right, you're live. This is my friend Wisconsin, folks. And you know what? Wisconsin doesn't have a bad abscess, or he doesn't have anything like that, but he does have a really interesting story. He came to me for a routine follow-up, 3 months ago, right?
Yes.
And you've had diabetes for how many years?
Only for 3 years.
3 years, okay. And your A1C, which is an indicator of your 90-day average of your glucose, was 7.9.
Yes.
All right, and we talked about some things. Why don't you, in your own words, kind of describe what's happened since that time, or what happened at that visit and where we've gone?
Well, with the medication I was taking, Dr. Gilmore told me that to control the A1C with the lifestyle that I had, that I would need to do more oral medication wouldn't work, that I would probably have to go to an injection. I decided to take his advice and change my lifestyle. So I began exercising. I started slowly and worked up to running, jogging a mile every day. And I have since, in the last few days, increased it to 2 miles.
Wow, that's great.
And as well, I had made a lot of changes in my diet when I first got it, but I had not really completed all of the recommendations. I was still eating bread. I was still drinking milk. So I was not counting carbs. So really 2 things that have worked for me is exercise and counting carbs and portion control.
Portion control. And I want to visit that a little bit more, because I know that when you were in, and just to clarify, when you were in last time, you were already on 3 oral medications, okay?
Yes, yes.
And what I suggested was that because the fact your A1C was already 7.9, that we needed to entertain the idea of starting you on an injection of some kind, maybe a non-insulin diabetic injection, one of those newer medications. And you did not want to go that direction. You said to me that you were going to make the changes in your diet, in your lifestyle, so to speak. And I was skeptical, wasn't I?
You know, I was skeptical myself because I have tried to do it in the past, but
Right.
I was anxious to prove it, and
Right.
and you did help motivate me.
And the risk, almost the threat of having to start an injection was just the little fire, to get the fire in your britches, so to speak, to get going, right?
It was the motivation I needed. I thought I could control it with just the medication, and I was a little bit lax in my own
Right.
personal medical health.
Activity. You're part of the contest.
Yes.
I mean, if it's a game, and my job, my part of the game is to as the quarterback or as the coach, and you're the quarterback, however we want to call this, is to give you the medication tools and the knowledge, and then your job is to actually expedite, right? Your job is to make sure you take the pills and you eat right and you exercise. I want to visit real quick. You told me you had already quit pasta, but you hadn't given up bread.
Yes.
How much bread were you eating?
Well, at times when I would go to a restaurant and they would bring out a basket of bread, I'd eat the whole basket.
You just went to town.
I love bread, and I had given up pasta, and I love milk. And even though I was drinking fat-free milk, I did not recognize the glucose or the lactose
Right.
load that would provide.
The milk sugar.
Yes.
Milk sugar. So you gave up milk. How much milk were you drinking?
I would probably drink a gallon of milk in a week.
Wow.
almost.
Wow. And thinking the whole time it's good for you, right? Protein, calcium, all the vitamins, good stuff, right?
Fat-free.
Fat-free too. And in fact, what you were doing was you were negatively affecting your diabetic control. And so with the bread and some other changes with the exercise, you had a 7.9 A1C 3 months ago, and you came in as a surprise visit this morning just to see how well you had done. You knew it were 3 months, you knew it had been 3 months, you knew the test was a 3-month test. And I'm here to tell everybody that Wisconsin, my friend here, has gone from a 7.9 all the way down to a 5.2, which is glucose control almost in the normal range. Okay, right now I could not tell the difference between you and a non-diabetic on that test, and that's fairly impressive. So as a result, by you making the changes you've made, you're going from a person who was about to have to go on injections to somebody who now today, because you have a 5.2 A1C, I'm actually going to reduce your medicines with you. So, hey, you get a handshake right there.
Thank you for
Way
your
to go.
part.
And thanks for sharing with our fans, because we have a lot of diabetics out there that have probably been told to do these things and they haven't made those changes, or they didn't really give it the effort that they could have. And so to show, you're showing them right now that it actually does work.
And I was that person.
Yeah, and that's right. We all are sometimes, right? All right, Wisconsin, man, congratulations. It's Friday the 13th, and you get good news today. Where are we going? Come back here and get on the video. Come here, kitty. Come on, come here. Come here. Come here, kitty. Come on, come on. Where'd I go? Come on over here. Come talk to me. I got some cat food right here. Look, cat food. It's for you. Come on, kitty. Meow. Meow. All right, be that way. Let's go. Tell us something.
Hi, I'm Suzanne, and I take Dr. G's Meta7.
This right here?
I've been taking it since, for 1 month, actually.
And
I really enjoy it because it activates my life, just like it says. I have lots of energy.
you do have more energy.
And, yes, a lot
And
more
you're
energy.
taking it as part of a weight loss program, right?
Yes.
Okay, and now we have lost some weight, but we're not going to attribute all of that to the Meta7 because we use something else to help. But the good thing is while you're losing weight, you still have lots of
Energy.
yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. And I like to swim, and so it's great because I can swim extra long because of the Meta7. I really, really enjoy it.
Awesome.
So, yes,
Thanks.
you're welcome.